The Czech Republic national football team represents the Czech Republic in association football and is controlled by the Football Association of the Czech Republic, the governing body for football in the Czech Republic. Historically, the team participated in FIFA and UEFA competitions as Bohemia, Austria-Hungary, and Czechoslovakia. The national team was founded in 1901, existing under the previously mentioned names before the separation of Czechoslovakia in 1992. Their first international competition as the Czech Republic was UEFA Euro 1996, where they finished runners-up, their best finish in any international competition. Despite their early success, they have only featured in one FIFA World Cup, the 2006 tournament, where they were eliminated in the first round of the competition. However, they have participated in each of the past 5 UEFA European Championships, reaching the semi-finals of UEFA Euro 2004 in addition to their runner-up finish in 1996. History. Before World War I, Bohemia, presenter Euro de Czech Republic, whilst part of Austria-Hungary, played 7 matches between 1903 and 1908, 6 of them against Hungary and 1 against England. Bohemia also played a match against Yugoslavia, Ostmark and Germany in 1939 while being the protectorate of Bohemia and Moravia. When the Czech Republic was part of Czechoslovakia, the national team had runner-up finishes in World Cups and a European Championship win in 1976. The 1990s, when Czechoslovakia split and reformed into the Czech Republic and Slovakia, the Czech Republic national team was formed, and they played their first friendly match away to Turkey, winning for a Euro 1, on February 23, 1994. The newly formed team played their first home game in Ostrava, against Lithuania, in which they registered their first home win, a Euro 3 victory. Their first competitive match was part of the UEFA Euro 1996 qualifying campaign, in which they defeated Malta 6-1 in Ostrava. During the campaign, the Czech Republic registered 6 wins, 3 draws, and an embarrassing defeat against Luxembourg, finishing their qualifying Group 5 in first place, above favourites the Netherlands. In the final tournament, hosted by England, the Czechs progressed from the group stage, despite a 2-0 opening game defeat to Germany. They continued their good form, and progressed to the UEFA Euro 1996 final, where they lost 2-1 to the Germans at Wembley Stadium. Given their success at Euro 1996, the Czechs were expected to qualify for the 1998 FIFA World Cup. However, they finished third in their qualifying group, behind Spain and Yugoslavia, and subsequently missed the tournament. The 2000s, the Czech Republic qualified for Euro 2000, winning all 10 of their group games and conceding just 5 goals. In the finals the team were drawn in Group D, alongside 1998 FIFA World Cup winners France, co-hosts the Netherlands and UEFA Euro 1992 winners Denmark. This was considered to be the most difficult group to advance from in the tournament. The team were unlucky in the first match against the Netherlands as they hit the woodwork multiple times before losing 1-0 to a last-minute penalty. The Czechs lost their second match against eventual champions France, meaning elimination despite a 2-0 win against Denmark in their final game courtesy of 2 goals from Vladimir Angstrom. Once again, the Czech Republic failed to qualify for the World Cup, this time finishing second in their group, behind Denmark, and then being beaten 1-0 in both legs by Belgium in the UEFA playoffs for a place in the finals. However, after the disappointment of the playoff defeat to Belgium, the fortunes of the national team began to change significantly with a settled team of star players at top European clubs such as Pavel Nedved, Jan Koller, Tomaso Rosica 1/2, Milan Baroa, Mirek Jankulovski and Tomaso Galasek, together with the emergence of highly rated young goalkeeper Petr Raj. The team were unbeaten in 2002 and 2003, scoring 53 goals in 19 games, easily qualifying for Euro 2004 in the process. The Czech Republic went on a 20-game unbeaten streak, finally ended in Dublin on March 31, 2004 in a friendly match against the Republic of Ireland. The Czechs entered the Euro finals in Group D, dubbed the tournament's Group of Death alongside the Netherlands, Germany and Latvia. Despite going behind in all three group games, the team won them all. This included trailing 2-0 to the Netherlands in a classic 3-2 win and beating Germany in the final match with a much weakened team having already qualified. The Czechs convincingly beat Denmark in the quarter-finals, meaning a semi-final against Greece awaited them. The Czech Republic went into the semi-final against Greece as favourites and Tomáš Rosický one-half hit the crossbar after just 2 minutes, but it wasn't to be as the 90 minutes finished goalless and Greece won the game in the last minute of the first half of extra time with a silver goal. Greece would go on to win the tournament. The Czech Republic recorded their record win during the 2006 FIFA World Cup qualification, thrashing Andorra 8-1 in a qualification match in Liberec. In the same match, Jan Koller became the all-time top scorer for the national team with his 35th international goal. At the end of the campaign, after finishing in second place in Group 1 then defeating Norway in a playoff, the Czechs qualified for their first FIFA World Cup. The team was boosted prior to the playoff matches by the return of Pavel Nedvěd, who had initially retired from international football after Euro 2004. The squad for the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany included 18 of the Euro 2004 team which reached the semi-finals. With the team ranked second in the world, the Czechs were expected to do well. They started the tournament in fine form with a 3-0 win over the USA. However, during the game Jan Koller had to leave with a hamstring injury, putting him out of the tournament. In the next game, with the absent Koller and Melandres still recovering from injury, the team suffered a shock loss, having Tomáš Ajálua sent off and ultimately losing 2-0 to Ghana. Barroa returned for the final game against Italy which the Czechs had to win to progress. Once again the team were reduced to 10 men as Jan Polak was dismissed before half-time for 2 bookable offences. Italy went on to win 2-0. Pavel Nedvěd, Karel Poborska one-half and Vratislav Lokvenk retired from the national team after this tournament. The disappointing World Cup campaign was followed by a successful qualifying campaign for Euro 2008, where they finished top of their group, above Germany on Euro to Euro head records. The Czechs beat co-hosts Switzerland 1-0 in their opening game, before being beaten 3-1 by Portugal. This meant that they, and Turkey carried identical records going into the final group game. The Czechs took a 2-0 lead just past the hour mark and looked set to qualify. However, the Turks scored 3 goals in the final 15 minutes of the game to win the game 2-3, and that signaled the end of another disappointing performance at a major tournament and the final match for coach Karel Bra 1/4 CKNER. After the failure to impress at the European Championship, the Czechs faced World Cup qualification, being drawn in Group 3, under the guidance of coach Petr Rada. They started with a 0-0 away draw against Northern Ireland, which was followed by a poor performance against Poland, losing 2-1. A late goal from Libasionko won the next game 1-0 against Slovenia. This was followed by an unconvincing win against San Marino, and a goalless draw in Slovenia. In their following match, against neighbours Slovakia, a disastrous 2-1 defeat at home left the Czechs in a precarious qualifying position. Manager Petr Rada was dismissed and 6 players were suspended. Ivan Horek took temporary charge as manager, gaining 4 points from his first 2 matches, as the team drew away to group leaders Slovakia and thrashed San Marino 7-0 and Uherska copyright Radio Tar. They subsequently beat Poland in Prague but followed this result with a goalless draw against Northern Ireland, finishing third in the group and failing to qualify for the World Cup. Horek announced his immediate resignation. The 2010s. A much-changed team under new manager Michael Ballack entered the Euro 2012 qualifiers. The campaign began disastrously with a home loss to Lithuania. But an important win at home to Scotland was followed by wins against Liechtenstein. World champion Spain defeated the Czechs in between the Liechtenstein games but the playoff spot was still in their hands. In the next game a controversial last-minute penalty from Michael Kudlek away to Scotland grabbed a 2-2 draw. Despite Scotland winning their next two games and the Czechs again being defeated by Spain, the team could finish second if they could beat Lithuania away from home in the final game, assuming Spain would beat Scotland at home. Spain won 3-1 and the Czechs convincingly defeated Lithuania 4-1 to seal second spot and a place in the playoffs. The Czechs were drawn to face Montenegro in the two-legged playoff. A memorable goal from Václav Píla, unregistered trademark, and a last-minute second from Tomáš Sivac helped the Czechs to a 2-0 first leg lead. In the second leg in Podgorica, a late goal from Petr Gira Infinite X sealed a 1-0 win and the Czechs ran out 3-0 aggregate winners and qualified for Euro 2012. At the Euro 2012 tournament, the Czechs lost their opening game 4-1 to Russia, with their only goal coming from midfielder Václav Píla, unregistered trademark. In their second match, against Greece, the Czech Republic went 2-0 up within the first 6 minutes thanks to goals from Petr Gira Infinite X and a second from Píla, unregistered trademark. Following the half-time substitution of captain Tomáš Rosica 1/2, Greece scored a second-half goal following a mistake from Czech keeper Petr Elch. Although there were no more goals and the Czech Republic recorded their first win of the tournament. Going into their third and final group match, the Czech Republic needed at least a draw against co-hosts Poland to advance to the knockout stage of the tournament. A second-half strike by Gira Infinite X proved the difference between the teams as the Czechs ran out 1-0 winners. Due to Greece beating Russia in the other group game, the Czech Republic subsequently finished top of Group A, becoming the first team to ever win a group at the European Championships with a negative goal difference. The Czech team faced Portugal in the quarter-finals. In a tense and cagey game of few chances, Portugal eventually made the breakthrough with 11 minutes remaining through a header from Cristiano Ronaldo to win the match 1-0 and eliminate the Czechs. Record in major tournaments, World Cup. For 1930 to 1994 records, see Czechoslovakia. Since the dissolution of Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic has only qualified for one FIFA World Cup, in 2006. The team went out in the first round following one victory and two defeats. Draws include knockout matches decided on penalty kicks. Gold background color indicates that the tournament was won. Red border color indicates tournament was held on home soil. Notes: Rada managed the first 6 matches, Horek managed the remainder of the qualification process. Barlek managed the first 8 games, Pies took charge for the final 2 games. FIFA Confederations Cup, the Czechs qualified for the 1997 Confederations Cup following their second place in the UEFA Euro 1996 competition and Germany's subsequent refusal to take part. Given that teams only qualify for the Confederations Cup if they win either the FIFA World Cup or Regional Championship, this is their only appearance. European Championship, for records between 1960 and 1992, see Czechoslovakia. After the split with Slovakia, Czech Republic have never failed to qualify for the European Football Championships, with their best finish being second place in the 1996 edition of the tournament. Since then, they have advanced from the first round twice, in 2004 and 2012. Denotes draws include knockout matches decided on penalty shootout. Gold background color indicates winning the tournament. Red border color indicates hosts. Honors, major honors, UEFA European Championship, runners-up, 1996, 3rd place, 2004, FIFA Confederations Cup, 3rd place, 1997, managers, Duan Urinjotv Karel Bra 1/4 CKNERPETR Rada Francia X Straka Ivan Horek Michael Barlek Joseph Pies Pavlovba, recent results and forthcoming fixtures. 2013, 2014, UEFA Euro 2016 qualifying Group A. Stadia, the most important matches of the Czech national team are held in Prague's Generali Arena, the home stadium of AC Sparta Prague. However, as of June 3, 2014, the team has only played 36 of 92 home matches there. This is due to the policy of playing matches against teams with a lesser reputation outside the capital city. Stadia which have hosted Czech Republic international football matches, kit history. Squad, current squad, match date, June 3, 2014. Opposition, and Austria caps and goals updated as June 3, 2014. Recent call-ups, the following players have also been called up to the Czech Republic squad within the last 12 months, previous squads, player records. Player records are accurate as of March 5, 2014. Most capped Czech Republic players. Top Czech Republic goal scorers, above information in both tables taken from individual player pages, based on players from the Czech Republic International Footballers page, see also. Czech Republic National Under-21 Football Team, full results history for the Czech Republic, references. External links, official website, RSSSF Archive of Results 1994 Euro, RSSSF Archive of Results 1903, 1906 Euro 08, 1939, RSSSF Archive of Most Capped Players and Highest Goal Scorers.